Thanks, Martin.
2 minutes left.
6 down, 2 to go. Craig in first. Rob now within a second of Sean. Here comes Sean onto the straight. Here comes Rob. Here they come. Drag racing down it. 0.5 of a second separating them now. Rob's made up some huge time. Yellow and yellow. Battle for second. Craig all by himself out in the lead. Down the straight they come, and Rob taps the corner and ejected off the track. Does that mean Steve and Daryl are going to catch up? I think he's still got a fairly big lead over them. 6:30 in, 1:30 to go. Craig in the center of the track, green and white. Battle for second, still between the yellow cars. Craig making his way beautifully through traffic, wanting to bump into the B main. So yellow is in third.
1 minute
all yellow
left.
fluorescent. Oh, here we go, guys. Keep it together. Down the straight, that is Earl. He's getting lapped by Rob, though. Number 1, Craig McDonald, coming up on red, and he gets tumbled, and he's onto the straightaway. He doesn't wait for the corner. He's got a fair, 2.7 second lead. Okay, Craig McDonald, infield. Where is Sean Zwiers? Down the straight, and Sean takes over the lead with that bobble there. Sean Zwiers now in first. Out of the way for the green car, guys. He already got cost a lap there. Weaves through traffic, and oh my goodness. Holy moly, we got 20 seconds to go. Back to Craig McDonald in first. We got Sean in second. He's got a car between him and the number 1 guy. 10 seconds, drivers. Down the straight comes first. 5 seconds. Come on, Sean's got to get another lap in. Out of the way, White.
Car
Time
7
is
done.
up. Here we
Car
go.
5
Let's
is
watch
done.
the lead. Craig
Car 3
McDonald's
is
just
done.
got to put it on
Car 8 is
autopilot.
done.
Come down
Car
the
2 is
straightaway,
done.
and he's got this thing.
Car 1 is done.
Congratulations, Craig McDonald. Number 1.
Car
we got
6 is done.
who took
Car
2? It
4
was
is done.
Sean. Rob right in behind him. Good race, you guys. Then it went Steve, Daryl, Earl, Martin, Ian, and John. John is done, he says.
So, bracket compound apparently is not friendly with this marker.
Whew, that was some excitement. Sean, I thought you had it there.
At the same time.
I didn't see if Sean made a tap or if he got hung up with traffic. I don't know what happened, but I looked over and I saw Brian Ashmore flying through the air and cars everywhere. World GT C Main is on the track. For him. Oh, careful in the sweeper.
3 minutes left.
Okay. 8. All right, let's close. Oh, where's Rob Fantetti? He just raced. There he is. Said his name and he checked in. John Boker. Waiting on him to check as well. Let's start lining up though, so let's close down the straightaway. Pink and white is the last one down. Stay at the back. I'm going to call you out one at a time. Daryl Jones, can you help these guys line up, please? Guys, straightaway is done. Okay, I hear Rob doesn't have to get yelled at too much. We're okay. Okay. Nick, come on up. You earned that pole position, number 1 spot. See Daryl Jones way at the end of the straightaway. That's where you are starting. Okay, so Nick is red. Is that Nick? No. Dan Weeds, come on up to the number 2, please. Daryl is whistling. Is Nick coming? Number 3, Rob Fantetti. Nick is pink and white, okay. Then we go Dan, then we go Rob. Sean, come on up, please, number 4 spot. John Boker, number 5.
Yeah, anytime you want to come over.
Joe Fantetti, 6. Aaron Wilkie, 7. Tyler is 8. Braden, 9. And Nixon is 10.
Oh yeah, I know that webcam.
Guys, I would take a look at the number 10 car, okay, guys? That's Nixon, the little guy up on the stand. When you're passing, my tip is take that into consideration, okay? And the pink one too? At the back? Braden, okay, so do you guys hear that? Back 2 cars, just be careful when you're passing. Here we go. Good luck to everyone. Corner marshals ready. Racers ready. You're going on the tone. 5 minutes on the clock. Careful in the sweeper, we got a car turned around. You know what? That was a better start than I was anticipating. Good control, guys. All right, so down the straightaway is pink and white. Nick followed by Dan. That's how they started, 1 and 2. Then it goes Sean, John. Ooh. There goes Braden, Aaron, Joe, Tyler, Rob, and Nixon. So 1 and 2, pulling a little ahead. Number 1's already coming into traffic, so pink and white is number 1. If he comes up on you, make sure you let him by. And oh my goodness, careful at the end of the straight. All clear, all clear. Nixon's body is, Nixon, stop. Okay, we got a lot to worry about out there. I don't know if you need to worry about that stuff. Okay, so just about at the minute mark, it is Dan Weeds in first. Nope. Yes, it is.
4 minutes left.
Nope, Nick is back into first. Pink and white coming down the straight. Red, number 2 in behind him. So here they come into the infield. They are going to be lapping traffic throughout this whole race. We have quite a mix of skill levels up there. White 1 and 2 tangling a bit. It is Dan Weeds into first. So red car, center of the track, number 1. Pick your paces to pass, guys. Pick your places. Nick back into first. Dan Weeds in second. Down the straightaway they come. Lots and lots of traffic on this course. We got John Boker in third, followed by Aaron, Sean, Joe, Tyler, Rob, Braden, and Nixon. Careful at the beginning of the straight. We got a car down there. So pink and white, number 1. Let him by if he comes up on you. Number 2 is the red one. Let him by, please. Thank you. 1 and 2 separated by 1.2 seconds.
Left.
Third place is John Boker. Then it goes Aaron, Sean, Joe, Rob, Tyler, Braden, and Nixon. So pink coming up on green. Pink coming up on a whole bunch of cars. Pink and white, number 1. Let him by. Careful, careful. Where's Dan Weeds? Dan is just a car apart from them. Down the straight they go. Whoa, Dan ejected off. Good job, guys. Race order. Nick. Oh, and Nick's tangled up with a bunch of cars over at the beginning of the last corner before the straight. Okay. Let pink and white through, guys. Pink and white through, and then the red car as well. They are lapping you for 3rd time, some of you. Number 1, Nick Keenar down the straight, round the sweeper, pummels Nixon. Number 2 coming through, red car number 2.
Got a body test behind him.
That's Nixon.
2 minutes left.
Is it going to wreck anything?
Cargo, like you could burn the motor too.
Just past the 3-minute mark, drivers. We have 1:45 to go.
Generally, all
I know it's just Nixon. I'm not going to hear when we tell him to stop or anything. So Nick Keenar in first. It's okay. That's little Nixon up there. If he wants to stop, he can, but just let him be. Minute 30 to go, drivers. Nick in first, pink and white. Far side of the track. Dan Weeds trying to get through traffic. All right, so Dan passing to Nixon. Good pass and good driving Nixon. We got John Boker in third. He is back a little ways. Then it's Sean, Aaron, Joe, Tyler, Braden, Rob, and Nixon. 1 and 2 separated by 3.4 seconds. But I can tell you in this race, that is nothing. There's only so much these guys can control. They can control their own car, but nothing else. So down to up to a 4.5 second gap. But there is only one car between them right now. Make that no cars between 1 and 2. Half a lap though. Nick weaving through traffic. Coming up on an orange car. Thank you. Good job letting him by. Dan Weeds now. Yeah, he's got a whole lot of clear track between him and the leader, and we are down to 30 seconds. Down to 20. Dan just throws Nixon off the track. Oh man, leader is going to help himself. 5 seconds, drivers, 5 seconds. Nick's going to get this other lap in, but Dan's not going to be able to do it. Time is up, so Dan Weed finishes in second, which means Nick is guaranteed number 1. So it goes Nick, Dan, John, Sean, Aaron, Joe, Tyler, Braden, Nixon, and Rob.
How fast was Nick's last lap?
That was a lot of craziness. Wow. I can't believe that almost all the cars finished that. So Nick Keenar bumping up. Yeah. Whew, all right. Race number 10, 12 scale modified, C main. Oh, this one's not too packed. Jim, Craig, Eddie, Jerry, Steve, Martin, and Jacob. Lots of corners to go out onto the